Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you so much to the organizers for this possibility to present to you. My name is Tetiana Khristova. I represent Chemical Abstract Service, a division of American Chemical Society. So today, actually, with me was supposed to be my colleague from ACS Publications, but unfortunately, she couldn't join. So I'll cover part of her information just to remind you about ACS Publication subscription that we have, and then I'll cover my part of the presentation as well. So ACS is a division of American Chemical Society, and we, CAS, are their division, so basically the mother and the daughter. So with this slide, I'm going to cover part of the information and just remind you that you have access to the full ACS package currently. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to my colleague, Marta Plebani, who unfortunately couldn't join today, as I said. At the last slide, there will be her email. So with the ACS publication, you equip your researchers with maximum access to essential research. ACS publication journals are some of the most cited in the chemistry area, but not just. Many of the ACS journals earn top ranking in the impact factor and total citations. Organizations that read ACS publications are more likely to publish in our high-impact journals. And the last but not least, our journals include research from a full cross-section of the disciplines. With this, I'll move to the part of Chemical Abstract Service. As I said, we are their division of ACS, so just for your understanding, there is ACS, which is a society, and then behind the ACS umbrella, there is ACS Publications and CAS. CAS, what's actually our mission? The mission, similar to ACS, is helping scientists around the world. So what we have done for years, starting actually from 1907, when CAS was created, we worked on curating, connecting, and analyzing the world's scientific data. And you may think, since it's Chemical Abstract Service, it's just chemistry, but this is not the case. We do cover different other disciplines because nowadays everything is so connecting between each other, like chemistry, biology, physics, medicine, etc. And similar to ACS, CAS is a non-for-profit organization, just for your information. So today, at the couple of slides, I would like to let you know about what CAS is offering, what we have built for the scientists around the world. So we are offering a CAS Finder Discovery platform tool, which is used worldwide by chemists, again, not only by medicinal scientists, biologists, even physicists that use our tool. So what is SciFinder Discovery Platform? This platform covers several tools behind that platform. First of all is from the name, this is SciFinder. This is the main tool, and most of the scientists already know about it because if they don't use it in their university, their colleagues, maybe abroad or in other university in their country as well, use it. And I will stop on SciFinder on the next slide, as it's a combiner. Basically, it connects a lot of information, different types. For example, think about publications and whatever is published in the publication. For example, it can be information how to prepare a substance, or what kind of property has that substance. Is it active against that disease, as an example, or where to buy that substance, or where it was published. Nowadays you have to stay at the age of the research, so you have to always know what was already published. You don't want to invent the bicycle, as in any other science fields, of course. And in chemistry, this is also very important. So you don't want to publish something that was already published or patented, for example. And besides the SciFinder that is part of the platform, there are two additional tools that we have under the platform. One of them is called Formulus. So what is Formulus? This is a collection of formulation. Think about lipstick, for example. You know, let's say red lipstick, right? So to be red, it needs to have a certain pigment, red pigment, or, you know, so that it doesn't dry out your lips. You know, there is also a certain ingredient to have that property. So all those ingredients that are, you know, collected in one lipstick, they are called formulation or composition. The same will be, for example, for a drug or a shampoo, what is you know, actually inside that product. And there is also a collection of analytical methods. Think about your scientists or researchers that would, for example, want to analyze a pesticide in the water. Of course, you want to be, you know, limited, you know, that if zero, but nowadays it's quite difficult. So to align with the standards of the government, for example, you need to analyze, you know, different things like what is the pesticide in the water, is there anything in the soil, and so on. So different type of analysis they would find in that tool. And there is also collection that we call ChemSand. Maybe some of your libraries actually have it. This is a Chemists and Tablets. It's German, one of the first German abstracts in chemistry. So this is a historical overview. And it was published from 1830 to 1969. So as you can understand, this is quite, you know, back into the history. So all of this can be accessed through the platform. So just to stop a little bit on SciFinder itself, the first product, what kind of information you can find. So your researchers can search for different type of information. They can, besides what I've mentioned, like how to prepare a substance, where it was published, they can also look for their publications. They can look at their organization, for example, if they're interested in a specific one. I'm going to stop on that in a couple of few slides. They can, of course, also see the cheapest way to prepare that substance, or if they don't have it in their lab, where else they can find, which organization can do that for them. And what is also important, that all our data is human indexed. So there are hundreds of scientists who are in our headquarters, in other locations as well, who actually go through the full text of the documents, and they would index this information that is very beneficial for the scientists who are, you know, working in the research. And I also made a little bit of analysis to show you the trend, how was, you know, what we have in our system in terms of the publication coming from Greece. But a small note, those publications were, you know, in the organization name, they contained Greece or Greek, or, you know, there's some identification that is really coming from Greece. But there are maybe much more publications that are coming from Greece. So what I want to point out here, again, there are scientists who index the information, and what is also very interesting and important, they are covering 50 different languages, meaning, of course, including Greek. And what I have found, there are more than 37 Greek journals and conference proceedings that are covered in our tool. Again, there might be much more, but I just looked at those names that contained Greece or Greek. And there are 7,000 patents that are coming from Greece, as well as overall 237 publications that I was able to find. So just quickly, I wanted to show you that you can look, for example, if you're interested in some collaboration, you can look for the organization that you're interested and see what they actually published. If your PhD or postdoc is interested in collaborations on abroad, for example, with the same company and other sites, they can also look for that. as well as look for the topic. Let's say they are working in some area, they can easily see in what, what kind of organizations are working there in that area of research, as well as mention this search for a specific country that is actually working in that field. So with this, I would like to thank you so much for your attention. I have a booth at ACS booth next to the entrance. If you have any questions, please feel free to come and also say hello. I'll be happy to talk to you and chat a bit about Greece as well. Would be very lovely. And also there is a contact of my colleague from ACS Publications that unfortunately couldn't join, Marta Plebani. So if you have any questions related to ACS Pubs, please feel free to reach out to her. So thank you so much.